Welcome and well met.
Now, where was I bound again?
These writings could be of import. A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Lots to do. How precious
It's nice to see everyone out and about.
Peruse at your leisure.
What delights might there be to find in
Salut à tous et à toutes, c'est Belarus. On se retrouve pour une vidéo sur Dragon's Dogma. Ah, c'est bon. Il capte, c'est bon. Je vais juste baisser un petit peu les stores parce que sinon je vais pas avoir l'écran. Beaucoup de lumière ici. Alors, il faut que je le rejoigne, le mec, à la taverne.
What luck! 'Tis a chest. Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
On est attendu à la taverne. La taverne, elle se trouve là-dessus. Voilà, on y a quête par là.
Whatever am I to do?
Donc voilà, il doit être ici. Il est là. C'est parti.
Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town. If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. 'Twould be a fine opportunity to display your majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your I thank you, your majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight.
'Tis our duty to bring the beasts low. Oh, I can scarcely wait to see what we'll discover along the way.
Whatever could you want from me?
Welcome to we serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? What a delight.
Could you come over here?
what is life?
I've a knack for gathering items, and follow me, Arisen.
Well met, sir.
What I'll treat myself to a tickle before bed. To find out what this town is.
Forever if I
Just stop and have a look. Wares of every ilk.
Oh, the sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
Bon bah, c'est parti
There are
pour cette
useful
mission.
ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager. We could pick some now and use them when the need arises. Shame I've no advantage against the foe. Play all in the same boat. A fine display of skill. Glad to be a fair. I like that.
Bon, si j'étais... assez facile, allez.
The creature's corpse will serve us well. Be sure to aim true.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Mark.
Over here!
Bon.
You wish me to return? At once, Master. Jump on, and I'll launch you into the sky. Ah, a material. Useful things, these. Different combinations of materials result in different creations. With this, my magics are yours to wield! Did anyone else see that? Aught catches the light. Let us ponder how best to proceed.
J'ai pas eu le temps de mettre la potion. Et surtout, il y a un idiot qui a balancé une bombe dessus.
I could do this all day.
Voilà. On reprend depuis l'endroit.
Look, Master! Goblin! Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat? With this, my magics are yours to wield! Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed. Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Well, there's no fixing this in a hurry. Better we take the long way round than waste our time gawking at it.
I am sorely disappointed. Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me. No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up. Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks. Well, well, that's quite a discovery.
That's that then.
Not a bad idea. We've more places to go, yes? Then let us be off. I
Ouais.
shall guide us to our nearest destination. We were to make for Har village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here. My magics are at your disposal.
Allez, on perd pas de temps.
I just remembered. Look how many women we found among our number. And I've no objection. Whose foe is your equal arisen? A few more victories like that and we'll have them running for the hills. Huzzah! You've done it!
Niveau 17, parfait.
Over here!
Ouais. Au secours, je suis dans un asile. Sauvez-moi. Non. Oh, le griffon, il est là.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Have a gander at my wares. You shan't regret. That's it. Pleasure doing business with.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time. I wish I knew your restraint, Arisen.
A bolt of lightning will soon see this beast rise. My batteries are absolutely loaded.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of...
Quand tu veux.
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose we've more places to go, yes? Then let us be off. I say we start with the location nearest us. 'Twill save us a world of effort. We were to make for Har village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. What is that? A tower? Nay, a statue?
From this distance, I cannot be sure. We shall have to make our way over to it.
Un jour. Un jour.
Could you come over here?
Ouais, mais on va pas aller maintenant ici. Hein. Je sais que l'objectif est ici, mais il faut quand même qu'on se repose.
Follow me, Arisen.
Non, avec moi.
Wakestone shards are worth their weight in gold when one has enough of them to combine.
We must take care not to throw it away by mistake.
Un coffre, ouais. Chemin d'hiver.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
What a view! I'd not say no to a short repose hereabouts.
I'd gladly cast aside my weapon and laze about here, if the Arisen would permit it.
'Tis as you say.
Have I eaten supper? Have we met? Oh, that's right. Now, listen well. The Gigantus is an earthen structure that hearkens to the voice of the sea, for 'tis a servant of the brine. Just as the Arisen commands the pawns, so too does the sea's peril compel the Gigantus. Supposedly, the brine have their colossal servant monitor the dragon to ensure that it commits no acts of excess. As for what the brine deem an act of excess, I could not tell you. Some would argue that 'tis the hand of excess what brings the cup of fine ale to our lips time and time again. But what of it? Those unbidden sips of ale are what keep the throat from growing parched. Without them, life would be a dull affair indeed. That brings me back to what I was saying about the... what was I talking about again? Ah, of course, the Gigantus. 'Tis formed of clay, and tall enough to graze its brow upon the very clouds. And should it be stirred to life by the voice of the sea, mayhap 'twould do aught to put that dragon in its place. You do not believe, but I assure...
Oh, you've come to a dangerous place. Scaly beasts make this their den. We've been dispatched to cull them. A small force ventured inside, though I've seen neither hide nor hair of them since. Seems the battle is hard won. I'll not stop you if you wish to explore, but don't look for my aid if aught goes awry.
Fine. There's a haze over my eyes. Can anyone hear me? We need help. I don't want to fall here. God, damn prison. Is this where I'm to draw my last? Consign it.
I am in your debt, sir.
A smashing success!
Just think what we could achieve if we honed our talents further. I've never seen aught like this. I'd wager my own master would be astounded to learn of its existence.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
All done then?
You're not one of ours. Have you come to save us? Forgive me. I cannot seem to walk of my own accord just now. Would you aid me in reaching the entrance?
Alas, 'twould seem I've taken on too much.
Let us make haste for the nearest town. I'd rather sell our pickings at market than toss them aside.
Seems we've stumbled into Saurian territory. I will be most effective against this foe. The fiend unknown is the most perilous.
We'll manage whatever comes. We always do, don't we?
Ça ira plus vite si on le prend comme ça.
We have yet more locations to attend to. I say we start with the location nearest us. It will save us a world of effort. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermon's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
Transpire,
I
ok.
thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
Allez, proche de la sortie.
Why does the old man venture out to sea day after day? What does he seek to prove? He's something of an enigma, isn't he?
Mayhap his maundering will make more sense to us in time.
Oh.
You went in there to save my fellow soldiers. Well now, I underestimated you, friend. I shall send word of your deeds to the captain. You've done well this day. I thank you. We'll see to the rest of this mess. You need not...
Hold, sir. I'd rethink pressing onward if I were you. The village is crawling with Saurians. Forgive me. I didn't mean to startle you. Are you... You're the Arisen, are you? Well, that's something. We were hoping to reclaim our village. But it doesn't seem we'll have much luck. We fled when the dragon attacked some days past, thinking we'd return once the baleful thing was gone. Easier said than done, clearly. In our absence, a basque of Saurians have made our homes their own. What are we to do? The guards are, but mayhap they needn't at all. Please, sir, do...
A basque of Saurians has made its nest within the village. But not for long, if we have any say in the matter. One cannot be too careful. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
On va faire une
I
sieste
say
avant.
we collect as much as we can carry.
Voilà. Si on fait pas ça, on risque de...
I'd sooner stay out of battle.
Or to polish up my gear tomorrow.
Enough! What?
Don't we have a report to make, Mark?
Is the deed done, good Arisen? Oh, thank you. Thank you. We shall all be able to return to our homes at last. I can hardly wait to bring these tidings to the other villagers. I dare say we'll have this place livable again ere long. I cannot thank you enough. Long will you be known as a friend to our village. If you happen to pass by, do come visit us, won't you? I should like for you to see this place as 'twas afore the dragon's attack. For your sake, as well as ours, we'll do our...
A fine job by our merry band. What say we visit again anon, to see how the village fares in the aftermath? That's just what I was thinking.
Allez. Il y a beaucoup de livres ici.
strong and my mind sharp.
Ouais, saut mural.
We've more places to go, yes? Then let us be off. I shall guide us to our nearest destination.
Vas-y, vas-y.
The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here. The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Be sure to aim true. How might we approach yon spire?
Why don't we go take a look?
Bah, ce qu'on peut au moins.
While traveling beyond the rift, I uncovered a treasure chest hidden in this very locale. Shall we seek it out?
À partir d'ici, peut-être, on peut monter.
Look! Master, a treasure chest! There! Master! A hobgoblin!
A bolt of lightning will soon see this being rise!
S'il te plaît, merci.
That's the spirit!
Think nothing of it.
I like that!
Nul le coffre.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things. Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Voilà. Vas-y, quittez dans le buisson.
Are at your disposal.
Et 4 paires d'oreilles, ok. Mine d'or, ok.
I'll gather these now. Could be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Transpire, ok.
Where are we off to next? I shall guide us to our nearest destination. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
This fruit has quite the
Allez, on va l'avoir.
Fear not, master. Naught shall befall you while I am here.
Je suis très lourd maintenant. Alors, je suis pas trop loin de la ville, il faut que j'aille de l'autre bout. Du coup, je suis obligé de passer en ville dans tous les cas. Donc, ça va. Ça va qu'on est pas loin. Ah, elle est morte. Ça t'a vraiment dit.
Slim pickings of late. Am I losing my touch?
Are ye out of your bleeding mind?
I wasn't looking for a fight, but I can take ye. Someone's asking for a drubbing.
Make it quick. I ain't keen to drag this.
Asps! 'Tis their venom you'll want to watch out for. You pay for that.
My feet all.
I shall return directly.
Je répète, avec moi.
Now, there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat. Unbelievable!
How dare!
And with it, our path forward. We'll have to take another route. I am sorely disappointed.
Saved again! I'll redeem myself yet.
Ok, il se barre. Bon, du coup.
There's nothing like a warm meal to lift one's spirits.
Allez. On est de nouveau bon pour partir. Au passage, combiner.
Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
I've got you. Use this chance to recover.
Bon, le jeu est bon,
Over
pardonne
so
beaucoup.
soon.
Hein.
Why, we seem to have come through unscathed. Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
A forgotten rift stone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
Ouais, mais bon, on va pas y aller maintenant.
Was this ox cart assailed? 'Tis in a dreadful state. The roads are hardly safe.
One cannot be too careful.
Là, il y avait un coffre juste là.
Wolves! There!
Allez, meurs.
Didn't work like that.
C'est bon, on l'a eu. On l'a eu, c'est parfait. On va déposer toutes nos affaires et ensuite on repartira pour le prochain objectif puisque c'est sur le chemin.
While we're here, shall we take care of that other task we were entrusted with as well?
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether 'twill be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are
Allez, c'est parti.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every
If I sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll go away.
Let's see. Where to next?
try all I might. I can't get the salt off my skin.
Time to find me a mark.
Tidy. What else needs doing?
These old bones.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Greeting. You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. Maybe. You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
Ok, il y a un oracle ici.
I've got the sharpest ears in town.
I'll feel a sight better.
Could barely drag my ass out of bed.
Always another errand to see
C'est pratique pour grimper ça. Dommage. Je vais faire ça.
Nice place, dear.
You're all right. I've got you.
Merci. Dommage, je peux pas faire des techniques de ninja du genre faire de son mural à son mural. Allez, on va déposer ça. Ça. Voilà. Je pense qu'on est bien là comme ça. De l'équipement en vent. Je suis de retour. Alors ensuite... on va lui garder ça. Déjà, on va aller voir un petit peu l'équipement qu'on peut avoir.
Not worth your time, eh? Not worth your time, eh? Lot of arses round here with sticks lodged up 'em.
Je suis sur les toits. Ah bon. Bon, c'est pas grave, de toute façon on ira dormir, ça nous fera du bien.
My magics are at your disposal.
Who are you again?
These writings could be of import. I thought.
Fancy a look at my wares?
T'as des potions de salubrité, je te prends. Ça.
Always a pleasure.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storm.
Say, have you been to Harm? 'Tis a quaint little village down by the sea. Well, if you do visit, you might want to give the old man who lives there. I hear he sets out to sea on his boat, day after day, only to be returned to shore by the brine again and again. As if that wasn't queer enough, he's apt to talk your ear off about some world he believes lies beyond the sea. I cannot fathom his obsession.
I've a knack for gathering items.
Business could be better.
Every town's got its own hardships, would seem. The other day, I chanced now. That, and rightly so, gave me a right.
Ok. Je vais passer à la guilde. Avant toute chose. Comme ça au moins on passe nos points de compétence. La guilde est un peu plus haute.
Interested in my wares? Seems my feet always lead me.
If I could, never leave.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Always a pleasure.
You wish me to return? At once, master. Would that I could spend all...
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you.
Always a pleasure.
Maintenant, on est un peu plus aiguillonné au des compétences. On va aller tout simplement chercher la quête.
We have yet more locations to attend to. Where to next? I suppose the location nearest here would be a good place to start.
Ouais.
The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
Allez. C'est parti.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Je ferai la revue des équipements après. Hein. Je vais être honnête. Là, ça n'a pas trop d'importance puisque j'ai pas encore de niveau où je peux avoir de gros équipements dans tous les cas.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind? Different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
You've given me much to think about. Where the wolves? This spell will empower you with elemental magic.
Ah, il me reste plus que 2 points de classe et j'aurai terminé cette classe. C'est super. On va pouvoir se vendre l'équipement pour l'utiliser.
We're going this way now, I suppose. By your will. Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually. Taking a load off so soon? We've only just rested. I understand the inclination, Arisen. Camping is one of life's simple pleasures after all.
Ah, on est juste venu ici pour nettoyer les environs.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Et...
This brute
vais pas monter, ok.
Fret not. I'll make the pendulum away. Hold on. Stay right there.
Voilà, pour monter les trucs, c'est vraiment compliqué.
I cannot thank you. Still in one piece. That's something. Must spare no effort against this bow. Lest it suffer bitter fate.
Allez, s'il te plaît. S'il te plaît. Voilà. Qu'est-ce qu'il faut-il là, lui? Voilà, on continue d'avancer.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Where are we off to next? I say we start with the location nearest us. 'Twill save us a world of effort. The soldiers delivering freight were last assigned to the next. That's not far from here.
Drenched day. Oh, can't say I am.
Ouais, la jauge de pacte, quand elle devient plus grande, ça devient pénible.
I'll wager I could make that shot. Are you certain you can manage it? 'Tis an awfully long shot.
What is that? A statue? What is this? I cannot be sure.
We shall have to make our way over.
Much appreciated. Take it before it burns up.
We have yet more locations to attend to. Where to next? I suppose the location nearest here would be a good place to start. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
Au vu de la vibration de la manette, c'est d'avoir quelque chose.
It was an eventful journey.
Protect the shipment! Steal yourself! Cut the fins down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
How did this happen? We must defend the cargo. Tenacious lot.
Leave your knees here. I'm happy to oblige. Hold on. Stay right there.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your...
All done then?
I thank you for coming, and what luck!
On va continuer à avancer. Ah, on va continuer à avancer.
Over here! Did anyone else see that? Aught catches the light.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Hoi! Arisen! Over here! Surely you didn't think I'd abandon you?
Now, this is a good find.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
Là, je vois rien. Je dois monter. Allez, on lèche.
Together we are indomitable.
Would that we might always be so in step, eh? The sun's light has grown dim. Where we do not fall prey to enemy ambush.
You there! Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure. You'd best go elsewhere. There's no business to be had here. You'd best go. There's no business to be had here.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Not all
here to ask or me.
Is that who I think it is? Aye, I reckon so.
I've things to do, if you don't mind.
Oh, you wonder how I know? For starters, 'tisn't just me. The entire village recognizes you for what you are, cuz. Naught mysterious about it. We've our sources, but don't worry yourself. Can't offer you any help. Still, I've a hefty wager riding on you, cuz. Don't let me.
Well met. Fancy a look at my wares?
Du coup, je vais acheter pour elle. Alors. Je peux lui acheter ça. Foulard de rôdeur, peut-être, ouais. Où ça alors? On va quand même essayer de lui acheter ça. C'est pour les archers, donc non. J'ai pile ce qu'il me faut.
Do come again.
There are few things as exciting as receiving new equipment.
I'm suddenly taken with the mood to show off.
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business here in the village? As you like, sir.
On va repartir.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
On va les améliorer nos armes. Comme ça, elles seront moins lourdes. Parce que je suis en chargé comment là? Oh, ça va, je suis pas non plus chargé très. Projection, force de projection. Ouais, mais bon. Après, j'ai juste les améliorer une fois. Hein. Ce sera pas amélioration sur amélioration. Hein. On va se calmer.
I don't much fancy narrow spaces.
We ought to hasten our steps, lest we find ourselves trapped.
Ok, ici c'était coincé.
Why don't we have a taste? There's surely no harm in it.
I'd not say no to a bite myself.
Yon chest lies maddeningly close.
I can divine no way to reach it.
Ouais, il est plus haut. On verra ça plus tard, faut qu'on aille camper.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
I am poised to strike. Just say the word. Shall I assist?
Lucky us. That's worth taking.
Bon, je peux dresser un camp, il n'y a personne aux alentours. Établir un camp.
I always find it most vexing when we find an item on our journey. Shortly after paying good... Visions of roast meat will dance in my head tonight. For all I've stuffed myself.
I quite agree. Best we recuperate our strength before we set off again.
Yes, et c'est ce qu'on va faire. En espérant pas se faire attaquer. Oh, c'est bon, on s'est pas fait attaquer. Parfait.
Another statue. Aught within me yearns to climb it. Let us make our way over to it while 'tis in our sights.
Si tu veux.
Choppers! Seems there's no escaping them.
And I might just let you live.
I'll turn you into a pincushion. This is just the sort of place that begs exploring.
Keep your eyes peeled, and beware of dark corners.
Fear not, 'tis well in hand.
Ok.
This spell will empower you with elemental magic.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Those helpful magic to cast are worn off.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself. Shall I destroy that explosive cask for us, Master? Shall I assist? I expect you grant me your testimony. I'll bring you straight to the
To find out what's inside.
Look here! A path! Is it safe, I wonder?
I've a feeling 'tis best left untravelled. Am I the only one?
Could you come over here? I suppose we shan't uncover any more treasures here. A shame that.
Pray, keep a firm head on your shoulders, lest you be caught unawares.
Allez, alors. Bon, il y a des gobelins qui ont été exterminés par ici. D'ailleurs, est-ce que je peux combiner des trucs? Ce sera tout. Allez. Ah ok, c'est juste le château. Je me demandais pourquoi il y avait aussi grand.
You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye?
Non.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way?
Non.
Look, Master! Goblins!
Run all you want. I'll fight.
Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts. Well, well, that's quite a discovery.
Is there no getting through this door? Come on then!
Come on! Don't drag this out!
My magics are at your disposal.
Et tu as pas de réveil, ok.
Nice armor you got.
Plus huileuse, ok. Une pièce de quête, ok.
At last! I thought we'd never find one. The thrill of discovery never gets old.
Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Bon, je suis bien. Ok, ils se sont fait sauter eux-mêmes. Écoute. Ah, il est mort, ok.
Our little band has come to feel like a family.
That explains the harmony betwixt us.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
On n'a pas le niveau pour lui, mais bon. Pas trop le choix.
I did it, Original! By the hold of the creature!
Not a bad idea.
You have been threatened.
The enemy's movements have grown sluggish.
Recklessness have done them no favors. They ought to preserve their
I believe the guide!
Allez.
Do not falter!
Il a déjà enlevé une barre de vie. Hein. Allez, troisième barre de vie. Là. Oups. Eh bah purée. J'ai cru que j'allais mourir. Il est passé où? Il est parti par là. Hein. Écoutez, on va essayer de pourchasser. Même si on n'est plus lourd à pied. On lui a retiré 2 barres de vie quand même. Ça veut dire qu'avec mon petit niveau, c'est quand même possible de l'avoir. J'aurais dû bien m'accrocher parce que là... Alors, où est-ce qu'il s'est planqué? Va falloir que je prenne de la hauteur.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Eyes up! really pushing your luck.
Merde.
I'll turn you into a pit
This one's shaking.
I'm losing my nose. You trying to piss me off?
Like that. Oi! This is my life. Can't get by this alone.
Shall I assist? Leave it to me.
Dommage. Le griffon, j'aurais pu le tuer. Bon. Par contre, si je saute de là, ça va être vraiment terrible. Donc on va éviter. Bon, c'est pas grave, la prochaine fois qu'on va, on essaiera de grimper dessus en le touchant.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Bon.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve. They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
Déjà, on va aller rendre la mission. Ensuite, on verra.
Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride, sir.
I don't tell half as many lies as my parents.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town. If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the...
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated... The foremost hospitality in... You know where to find me. This inspires naught but...
Pierre de réveil.
Welcome. Any loose coin about? Enough to make it crowd.
Have you business with the guilds, sir?
Capture S. Assassinat. Ok. Pas mal. Morpion. Attention.
I should be glad to assist you. Do come again.
On va améliorer nos armes.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Welcome, and quality is what you need if you want to.
La première toujours gratuite. Voilà.
Survive. So... Before you check the price...
Alors, voyons voir.
Just remember, hope to see you again.
Voilà. Du coup, on est un peu moins lourd. On est toujours en moyen, mais on est moins lourd. Bref. On va ranger nos affaires.
Fancy a look at my wares? Are you in the market for something in... particular? Always a pleasure.
Well, it takes two to make a sale. And this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere. I wish I knew your restraint, Arisen.
Bon, de toute façon, j'ai envie de dire... On... Attends, c'est quoi ça? Examiner.
Worse things than turning in early, I must say. Tis an odd thing to wake after the sun has fallen.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
I hope you slept well?
Oui, merci.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Allez-y.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them from danger. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the Arisen grows by the day. Should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Disa can no longer deny your presence. And ere it slips my mind,
I just knew you'd see it done. After all, no deed is too great for the Arisen.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deeza's misdeeds. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation.
Over here!
There is much we ought to tend to. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to Your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Deeza demanded Waldar amend the Code of Vermont to her own benefit, and many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that Your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldar will be willing to vouch for Your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, Your Majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
Right. Just follow me.
There is much we ought to tend to. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, Your Majesty? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security. So pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening presents itself. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here, this should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, Your Majesty. There is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers.
Could you come over here?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds, I made a curious discovery. For some time now, it seems, she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be Arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude, yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain, yet all the same, I would ask that Your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it.
All that obscure advice, only to depart with nary a word of explanation? Shall we try? Doing what she did to us, then?
Someone is looking this way. Is there aught about me that's caught their eye?
Go on, have a look.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Can't complain, mate.
What am I to do with myself? Here already, are we?
We shall wait here till your business is done.
You are the Arisen, yes? Follow me!
I'll have to remember this place.
It's made while the sun is high. All places were so well. Even the best of us has its limits, I suppose. Such quietude is a blessing.
No easy answers here.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards spy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Greetings.
Is there aught you require?
What doth such peace bring the time?
Not much going on.
I only pray. I've a pressing duty to which I must. Can't wait for the new equipment to come in. I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
What was I supposed to do? I've clean forgotten.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Preparations, King. I up my training regime.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
Je reviens de suite, hein. Je reviens de suite. Excusez-moi.
Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. I thought a stroll might clear my head.
Bon. Mission. Ma mission d'infiltration est réussite.
But not at the expense of my duty.
I'm in fine fettle.
I'd gladly while away an afternoon.
Quiet at last.
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me. I'd gladly accompany you into the palace if I could, Master, but my kind are only permitted as far as the entrance.
What do ye want?
Pray, take yourself elsewhere. Our services are only available to members of this establishment.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Bon. Allez, on avance. Ça m'intéresse pas. Allez hop.
Not sure why I patrol it. Quite a predicament.
Faut que je me
This way, if you please.
Non merci.
Someone talked about this. I'm in fine fettle today.
Time to find me a mark. We need the coin.
Look,
All this wine is giving me
Salut Johan. Excuse-moi, j'ai pas vu le message plus tôt. J'étais parti en pause. Alors, on va déposer tout ce qui nous fait qu'on est lourd. Alors, cette clé, on va la garder. On va déposer ceci. Alors, ceci aussi d'ailleurs. Ceci pour un petit peu nous alléger parce que les armures de chevalier, elles sont hyper lourdes. Ensuite, potion, on va pas besoin pour l'instant. Ça, liqueur de fruits. Ok. Voilà. On est un peu plus léger. On va rendre l'objet.
I'm not sure
S'il te plaît.
There is much we ought to attend. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Deeza's schemes run deep. To think, Deeza's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Deeza is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus, you have done well, Your Majesty.
It seems we were right to suspect the Queen Regent. We ought to keep an eye on her in the days to come.
Mystifying. Queen Regent Deeza appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow.
Come take a look.
T'aurais pas une tenue que je puisse acheter?
You'll be glad you did.
Non, t'es une armurerie.
Come again.
Ah, s'il te plaît.
How might I be of service? Welcome to quality is what you need if you want.
Alors. Ah oui, c'est ça que j'avais, moi. Mais bon, je vois pas trop l'intérêt pour l'instant. Alors,
Want to survive.
je pourrais,
So
mais
before
non.
you check the price, hope to see you again.
Well met, son. How might I... Need anything?
Ah, c'est ça. C'est ça, c'est ça, c'est ça. Putain, je peux même pas m'en acheter un. Ça coûte un bras quand même. Hein. Je sais un peu comment on fait pour...
Now there's a worthy prize. If only it weren't so far away.
Alors je serais d'avis avant de continuer l'aventure, qu'on s'assoie sur un banc et qu'on remette le jour parce que de nuit c'est pas une très bonne idée. Quoi que tu me diras, j'ai mon mage a la compétence de lumière, ce qui sera efficace contre les spectres.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return.
I trust aught's wells. Mayhap you've been misinformed, sir, but there isn't to be a masquerade this day.
You looking for a... You'd best watch yourself. Presume to confound me, do you? If you've naught to say, I'd be... A fine place to sit and gather wax always feels so far.
Bon, ce que je vais faire... Alors, il me faut... Magistrat séquestré. Faut que j'aille dans le château Mais pour l'instant, on va pas y aller de jour, de nuit. On va attendre le jour, vous savez quoi? On va attendre le jour en allant sur ce banc-là. Voilà.
We cannot accompany you there, Master. But fear not, you'll find us here when you return.
Apologies, but I can't offer you...
I'll feel a sight better once I've had my dinner.
This is quite a quandary.
Badly while away. But not at the expense of my duty.
C'est par là, je crois.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you. So.
Ok. Donc c'est par là, on est parti.
There's no easy thing, making a living as a soldier.
Eh, je vous ai rien fait, moi. On va pas les tuer, hein. On va fuir.
I'm unsure how best to proceed.
Eh.
What must needs be done?
Now's your chance!
Everyone's as tired as I am.
Huh? Thanks, I suppose.
This bodes ill.
I know you're made of sterner stuff.
Je suis un peu coincé là. Allez. Alors, vaut mieux que je reste mort. Ah là là. Et je, si vous...
Like it or not, I must go where duty calls. What must needs be done?
pouvait pas se voir tout à l'heure. Ça me plaît. Voilà. Je récupère mes objets.
I've seen better days.
Not sure why I patrol it.
I'd hasten home, where there's nothing.
This doesn't sit well with me.
Come off it.
Moi j'ai réussi à ouvrir la porte, mais il faudrait que j'arrive à rentrer sans me faire repérer en fait.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
Ok. Tant pis pour eux.
Steel yourself. I'm counting on you.
Voilà.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long. I suppose all we can do is wait.
Vous savez quoi? Je vais faire quelque chose. Système. Sans sauvegarder, ouais. Parce qu'il y a vraiment des trucs bizarres quoi, là pour le coup. Dernière sauvegarde. Allez. Oh là là, la quête elle est bloquée, j'ai l'impression.
Good to see you, Master.
Je suis coincé. Ah d'accord, ok.
Arms for the poor. Pray grant those.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Ok, faut que je quitte la ville en fait.
To catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Faut que je quitte la ville parce que dans tous les cas ils voudront pas me... Ok. Voilà, est-ce que quand je rentre je suis à nouveau en bataille? Non, c'est bon. Ok.
Arms for the poor. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for arms for the poor? Many thanks.
Could you come over here?
Attends.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Many thanks. Ah, hold on. You see, one of the children, Malcolm, his name is. This building's vet. Might I impose on you? Where could Malcolm have? Perhaps you could try asking the...
Ah, j'ai pas de mission. Abîme de l'histoire. Allez, hop là.
I say we speak with anyone and everyone who springs to mind. You never know what sort of...
Is there aught I can... Might I beg but a moment of your time? You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Chaos in the world.
Will this take long? I've ought to be doing. Farming might look...
Malcolm's been really into explore. Just the other day, he was... I wonder what it was. Malcolm? All he's doing of late is pick. Don't know why he bothered.
Good day, sir.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Where could... Perhaps you could try asking the...
Is it true? Only, I seem to recall, just be sure you play your part well.
These writings could be of import.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest. Apologies, Master, but I can't guide you there from our current location.
There's no hope left.
None of us is guaranteed tomorrow.
If our prayers are not, what hope have we?
Twas a fact.
What's your business?
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together, but I overslept, and he went without me. Wish he'd woken me up.
Don't we have a report to make, Master?
Alors, du coup.
Vol. Ah, but you mentioned rub. Come, I fear there's prey. Follow me, and quickly.
Allez, on se dépêche. On va faire cette quête et ensuite on ira délivrer le vieux.
I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look there, a hole. There is naught to be done but have a... Let us make haste.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Malcolm,
C'est bon.
thank goodness you are... You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick? You'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
We ought to be guided to our destination. Let's try to follow along.
'Tis as you say.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. Might I ask that you not share the We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused. We ought to entrust it. As for you, Malcolm,
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's...
Tis quite the collection of tomes. I'm sure I'd be seeing stars were I the scholarly sort. That's just what I was thinking.
Voilà. Parce qu'il va lui falloir un endroit où se cacher en fait.
Naught feels quite so wasteful as coming upon a fine piece of equipment after purchasing the very same item in a shop.
You too? Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Allez.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Bon, par contre, cette crypte, elle est longue. D'accord, il y avait un point en bas et un point en haut, ok. Il n'y a rien d'autre, ok. Allez, c'est parti du coup.
What should I do?
This is more than I can bear.
I'm going to go exploring. Not much going on. What? This place cheers me right up.
This is no life. I can pay on muscle alone.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
Over here!
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
Allez hop là. C'est lui qu'il me faut.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Oh. Then we are presented with 3 options. Either the law of our world that allows only one arisen has been upended, or Jesus arisen is false, or you are lying to me. Have you proof that you are arisen as you... Ah, they say the arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be, Escape? But why? Here I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. And I need not turn my ear to Deesa's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell. That said, if you know of a place, tell me. Does that ring any bell? Oh, to think so. Guide me outside, then.
There's no way out of this.
Aye, this should be far enough. If you truly are arisen, then I swear to someday repay this debt. Words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
Opportunity not to make our delivery while we're here.
I only hope the recipient is pleased with our work.
I knew it to be so.
Wouldn't say no to be used to. Just I've somewhere to be.
It seems we already possess what's required of us. We're in the right place, but the one we're due to meet has yet to show. Ought we to wait for them?
Seems we're a bit stuck. Might we have overlooked...
Ah, there we are. Good thing we hung about.
There is much we ought to tend to. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain unseen, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the Minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What I shall ensure that the door to the Minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, use that time to infiltrate and on... There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your it seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take...
A resounding success!
We have achieved our objective.
What will our next adventure have in store for us, I wonder? I'd gladly accompany you into the palace if I could, Master, but my kind are only permitted as far as the entrance. Could you come over here?
Let's see.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away. A forgotten rift stone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
Where the phantoms, Master? Most effective against it. Come, let me grant you wings.
Ourselves a pat on the back.
I'll slit your bleeding throat! That bloody hurt. I'll slit your bleeding throat!
The monsters left us a parting gift. I'll see it safely into my pack, don't you worry.
Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Much obliged, sir.
are captivating to behold. That's just what I want.
I've a modest talent for spotting material.
I'll wager I could make that shot. Be sure to aim true. Watch them closely!
Feast your eyes on this! The arisen soaked to the bone!
Now, there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
Unbelievable! Oh, I should tell you, there's a forgotten rift stone nearby. I found it beyond the rift. Shall we go there now?
'Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
If I might have my say.
I'll get the better of our folk yet.
On n'a pas encore le niveau. Alors, charger depuis la dernière berge. Charger la dernière fois de sauvegarde. Bon.
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well, well, that's quite a discovery.
On va prendre le fluctuant. Hein.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Établir un fluctuant, oui. Et on va faire passer la nuit. Voilà.
Come on then. Leave it down. Keep a thief on check, and we'll soon find daggers in our backs.
One cannot be too careful.
Venez.
I'll gut you and feed you your entrails.
And they're tired of this. Over so soon?
Why, we seem to have come through unscathed. Well, I'm sure there's
Faut que je
still
traverse.
improvement. I'll gather.
Why, thank you. Here. Tis...
Je suis pas assez... Je suis définitivement pas assez fort pour les dragons. Bon. C'est pas grave.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Alors.
Come on! Don't drag! Go on! Run!
Lost your nerve, have you?
Qu'est-ce qui me prend aussi tant de poids?
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Feast your eyes on this!
Allez.
A material.
Super.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Super, on a les pions qui sont complètement stupides et qui sautent dans le vide. On pourra pas traverser par là, ça m'énerve un petit peu. Après, il y a un pont là-bas, donc ça devrait être plus simple de passer par là.
A forgotten rift stone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift. Follow me if you would. I know the path best traveled.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
Vas-y. Ça m'arrangerait d'avoir un riftstone, honnêtement.
Good. We're here.
Parce que je dois recouvrir un nouveau archer parce que le dernier s'est suicidé.
To think of it, the private quarters of one Arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Bref, je vais vous laisser. pense qu'on continuera l'aventure plus tard. Je vais sauvegarder et retourner à l'étang. Ok, je vous souhaite